Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about some more Kentucky sports. This time I'm here to talk about some Kentucky basketball. And I got my stat sheet, my score put up here, and then I have my stat sheet here. So Kentucky gets the 96-70 win over 8-4 Illinois State, who's now 8-5. And Kentucky improves to 10-2 in the season. I fully believe this team's a top 5 team, maybe in the best team in the country. I know the ranking says, oh, we're 8th in the country, but I think we're better than that. I think we're better than the teams ahead of us. I think we're better than Purdue. I think Purdue's overrated. I think we're better than Kansas. We almost beat them without a big man. If we had a big man, we would beat Kansas. They don't want to see us again. I think we're better than Arizona. I think we're better than Florida Atlantic. I think we're better than all the teams ahead of us. And we're much better three-point shooting teams than everybody ahead of us. And they just don't have the big men that we have that can defend the rim. Onyenso has defended the rim really well since he returned. Bradshaw is good as well. Like, our defense as a whole is really good. We were up 45-30 at halftime and outscored them 51-40 in the second half. One ended up winning by 26. So it's pretty much a fun basketball game as well. Did well, pretty much every UK player did in this game, but the scoreboard operator, though, for the ACC network, yeah, pretty bad. I know our seven throws combined for 3 rebounds. I know this doesn't look good, but it's because they go for every pump fake and they easily get bumped around. They got to keep your feet up on pump fakes and work harder to not get boxed out. They need to go straight up more, and more blocks will come.
Who returned the last punt, will be back deep for Missouri.
But I like how we look. Rob Dillingham's insane. He played well. It feels like everybody played well. And Trey Mitchell was a plus 30 tonight in the plus minus category. He had 8 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, had a blocked shot. He played well. So saved me from that football loss. For Kentucky, leading scorer was Mr. Antonio Reese with 27 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 of 15 from the floor, 4 of 8 from 3 from the free throw line. For Illinois State, Miles Foster was their leading scorer, 20 points. Evelyn from the field, 3-5 from the free throw line, had 15 points, had 10 defensive rebounds, and 5 offensive rebounds. So those were your leading scores, so now we'll get to the other stats from all the other players. And the shooting stats as well, and then my final thoughts. So first we'll go over Illinois State. Dalton Banks, 11 points, 7 assists. Kendall Lewis, 8 points, 7 rebounds off the bench, good game from him. Darius Buford, 13 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Malachi Poindexter, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Other than that, no other stats really to go over for Illinois State. For Kentucky, Trey Mitchell, as I talked about, 8 points, 4 assists, had 11 rebounds, good all-around game from him. Bradshaw, 2 points, 1 rebound, 15 minutes. Onyenso had 4 points, 2 rebounds. I know they only combined for 3 rebounds. Onyenso had like 2 or 3 blocks. Kentucky did give up a lot of offensive rebounds. They gave up 24 total offensive rebounds. Most of them were just kind of unlucky tips, and some of them off blocks, stuff like that. I'm not really concerned. Wagner, 14 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Reed Shepherd, 11 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Had one nice possession where he got a block, then a steal, then an assist. There was one dunk, I was hoping he'd dunk it, but he got rim checked. But he played another good game, another good efficient game from him. Edwards, 9 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Dillingham, 16 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. He always has an insane highlight, feels like every game. Burks, 5 points. Onyenso, 4 points, 2 rebounds, had 2 or 3 blocks. So, 4 double-digit scores. Good all-around game for Kentucky. Feels like every game, just same thing. They shoot really good. They shot 57% in this game from the field, 44% from 3. They're one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the country. And sometimes they ask Capri, well, why do you let your team shoot 25, 30 threes? It's because they can make them. And he says because they can make them to true all these 3-point threats with Trey Mitchell, Reeves, Wagner, Edwards at times, Dillingham, Shepherd. Even Bradshaw can shoot 3 sometimes. So, So, 24 offensive rebounds, so Kentucky has to clean that up. Not let teams get so many rebounds, but Illinois State didn't convert the line 10 of 18. Kentucky did dominate the defensive glass, 33 rebounds, out-rebounded by 5. They had 9 blocks, though, 7 steals. They had 23 assists on 36 made field goals, so they done a good job of sharing the ball. So Kentucky improves to 10-2, Illinois State to 8-5. Kentucky pretty much gets to their season average of points pretty much. They're just a little bit over. So, good win for Kentucky. If everybody played well tonight, they shot the ball good, which they've had all season. And now they have their first real test. I shouldn't say first real test, but they go into SEC play. So now we get to get into some SEC action, some conference games. I get to cover coming up. So Florida's 9-3. They'll most likely be 10-3 after they beat Quinnipiac tomorrow. So it looks like we're gonna have a showdown at 12:30 p.m. on January the 6th against Florida, who will be 10-3. It's gonna be a tough road game because Florida's a pretty good team, but I think we should beat them. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for this Illinois State game. So until next time, peace. Go Cats.